So what I wanted to talk about, I went on a tangent there at the beginning of my video, just like my chickens. And was this transmission is so amazing and it went together so good and the quality's so good. And I'm not sponsored or anything. This is only my second video I'm ever posting. I'm just really impressed by this and loving it. I've never even done like a ground up build. I've always started with stock rigs and poured piles of money into them. So this is kind of neat for me doing this and a miniature one of all things too, right? But so I wanted to talk to you about these instructions. So they're pretty good after the fact. Now that I put it together, anybody that knows me knows I'm not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer, if you know what I'm saying. But I looked at these instructions and they seemed like they made pretty good sense, but I still wasn't getting it. I'm like, I don't confidently want to start putting this transmission together. They seem straightforward, but I've been building Lego with my son, so I'm used to lines. Okay, put this here, put that there, this goes there, even though they're all like your O-ring and but the Injora is good. They've been giving me extra parts with everything. So look you need one O-ring in the instructions, and I think I got 5 or 6 extra. Got some extra screws. You need 5 screws to go in put the cover on, and I think I got an extra 5, which is great because I suggest building these things over magnet trays, because if you drop a screw, it's gone. Like, you think 24 scale stuff is bad, like, man, these screws disappear in the cracks of nothing, in the cracks of my floor. And, my little guy was like trying to put the O-ring on the worm gear, and it flung off my tweezers and it was gone, And like I say, the 24 scale rubber O-rings are bad enough. These are even tinier. They feel like nothing, but they're pretty sturdy. So anyways, I went online and I found this amazing video by this guy called RC Flyer. And he does a really good step-by-step video on how to build this sucker. So I literally just watched that. It's like a 6-minute video, probably already shorter than my video. And I was able to put it together. But so I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to explain these instructions to anybody like me that has some crazy ADHD and can't concentrate when you see a bunch of things in front of you and your mind starts racing and you don't know where to start. So even the RC Flyer, at first he wasn't sure on where this gear goes. So they show you the picture of the skid here. But like I say, Lego is smart enough. They do a little line from there to there to show you that's where that gear goes, So, and then with the bearings, right? They looked like these were all 4 and the same, and they are, and they say 4 in the instructions. And then you got 2 and 2 and 2, but I wasn't confident on where to go. It shows the worm gear, and all they needed to do was, put a little line here, connect that, and a little line here, connect that. And that would have told me, okay, that goes on there. Now that I've done it and whatever, it seems pretty straightforward to me. But just in case for anybody else out there that it isn't like me, it wasn't, I'm just going to explain it. And then, a little line to go in there. Because this gear was like confusing me kind of, because it's attached. And I'm like, okay, now that I've done it and I'm looking at it and I'm even making this video, I'm like, okay, yeah, they got it all lined up. Like, there's a hole there. So this bearing goes in that hole. But really what you got to do that RC Flyer did was you put the bearing in here first, you pop the bearing in there first, and then it all pops in there. And then you pop the bearing in here, you pop the bearing on there, and it all goes in. So, I mean, his step-by-step instructions were very simple, and I was able to pause the video and build it. But literally, if they had just done a few lines like this, it would have been like, give me a little more confidence to figure out what I'm doing. But anyway, now that I'm making the video, it seems kind of dumb, and I kind of am, but it's just a little different than RC Flyer's video. I'm actually going to link his video. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. Like I said, this is only my second video I ever built, but I found him. I found a couple other people that made videos, but they weren't how-to step-by-step, and they weren't very good on how to build this sucker. His was great. But if mine helps too, somebody in a different way, now you got 2 videos to show you how to put this little transmission together. Or maybe you're just an engineer, or you're super smart, super mechanical, and you're the kind of guy that throws away instructions and doesn't watch YouTube how-to videos, and you just know what goes where. But I am neither one of those. So anyways, hope this video helps somebody. I highly recommend this transmission. Amazing quality. We'll see how it works once it's in the car. But yeah, I'm impressed so far and having a lot of fun with this stuff.